are we looking? You can talk. I can edit it out. All right, so we just got done training full upper body day, and I didn't record anything, and I feel guilty about it. So I wanted to talk about what I normally do pre-run. I'm normally tight, and especially because we've been running directly after lifting. So it's not ideal. You normally want to split those up, like one in the morning, one at night, but I don't do that because of work and whatever. So I try to get loose. I use a massage gun. This is $30 on Amazon. It's the best thing ever. I can't recommend enough. You can find these super cheap. You don't have to spend $600 like on a Theragun or anything anymore. Also, one of these, what are these called? Racket balls? No. What are they called? Hard wall ball. What's it called? Lacrosse ball. Thank you. See, that's the beautiful camera woman right there. Lacrosse ball. Roll your foot on top of it. It feels really, really good. Loosens up all your muscles on the bottom of your foot and any type of like knot that you have on your calf. What are you trying to tell me here? Psoas. We have right here. I don't do this every time I run, but this is just some stuff that I use for mobility. All it is basically a piece of plastic, and it's expensive. It's like $90 on Amazon, but it gets in there. It gets into your hips. It gets into your psoas. You can use it for your back. You can use it for all kinds of stuff. And if you're planning on training for a long period of time or the rest of your life, you're going to get tight. You're going to get sore. You're going to have injuries, and you need to have some stuff to be able to recover from. And then obviously like a foam roller, something simple, super cheap. And that's really it. So I just try to get loose. And then I was going to make an entire video on this, but I'm not going to. So I love doing these. This is my favorite thing that I do before every single run. They're called ankle rolls. Go down there, get off my fat stomach. 10 each, bam. Go that way, reverse, boom. Same foot, another foot, whatever, bam, bam. And then it'll keep you from getting shin splints or cramps in your calves. That's all I got. I'm about to go for a 4 miler, 1 mile warm up, 2 mile threshold, 1 mile cool down. Let's go. Okay. Another thing, it's really windy, so if this sounds bad, I'll just delete it. But another thing I wanted to talk about is 2 things: warm-ups, warm-up mileage, and pace. So, like today, I have a 4 mile run in total, and you really want to use that 1 mile, that first mile warm-up, as an actual warm-up. You know, you don't need to be going at an 8 or 9 minute pace for a warm-up unless you're, an expert at running, which I am not. So like right now, while I'm recording this, I'm at an 11 minute per mile pace. That's very, very slow. But what it's doing is it's prepping my body, my legs, my cardiovascular system for the upcoming miles. So, and that kind of ties into the pace aspect of what I was just talking about, is when everybody starts running, they want to go fast. They don't even think about how running slow could be an advantage to, further down the road. And it is. That's the only way you're going to get better. I would rather jog at a 10 minute pace or an 11 minute pace than walk, right? And if you're able to do that, that's fantastic. And I'd rather be able to walk a mile or 2 than do nothing. So, every slow mile is going to help you get better. That's my point. So I just finished up that run. I went very well. I was gonna stop and talk about an analogy after my 1 mile warm up to lifting. So you would never go into training every single day or go into the gym every single day to try to get stronger and do a 3x10 on bench with 135 every single time, right? because that's not going to do anything. When you're trying to get stronger or get better at anything, you want to progressively overload, and that's just doing more over time. Essentially, that's the gist of it. And it's the same thing with running. You know, if you did 2 miles at a 10-minute per pace every single day, you're not going to get better. You'd either have to add in an extra mile, or some either more distance, or you'd have to start running faster. And as long as you're getting better over time, that's what matters. So just, if you can run 5 miles at a 11:30 pace, that's pretty significant. And then you're going to be able to do like a mile or 2 at maybe an 8-minute pace, and just keep track of all your workouts and make sure that over time you are getting better in one way or the other. And that's why programs exist, right? That's why running programs and strength programs and bodybuilding programs exist, so you can track your progress. Yeah, today was good, man. I got into a really, really good groove. I think that 2 mile threshold was maybe a PR. I was about 8:30 minute per pace. 8:30 minute per mile pace. And for me, that's solid. And I still have, it's the 13th of January. So, I almost have almost 8 full weeks of training left. So I'm really excited to see what I'm going to be able to do. This is going to be the end of the video. I really appreciate anybody who's watching. And like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to have a video tomorrow as well. I'm not stopping. I want to, but I'm not stopping. We got 31 days of this month. Let's go.